This is 12th Zoology video class, first video of this day. The picture what you are seeing is Mendelian disorder of albinism. The man is infected by albinism today. So this child also, this boy also infected by albinism, and the picture what you are seeing it, the patient what you are seeing is the one infected by phenylketonuria. Phenylketonuria is a disease, and this one thalassemia. So this is the persons, okay, the lady or children are just infected by thalassemia. Today we are going to see genetic disorder. In last video class just we have seen genetic Mendelian disorder. In that Mendelian disorder, thalassemia, just we have seen in that thalassemia is an autosomal recessive disorder. Is an autosomal recessive disorder. As I explained to you, autosomal recessive disorder means in our body there are 46 chromosomes are there. Among that one, 44 chromosomes are seems to be similar whether male or girl, whether male or female. Remaining 2 chromosomes are called as allosomal chromosomes. So in that 44 chromosomes, the recessive genes will be there. That genes, because of the recessive disorder, this thalassemia disease used to come. Okay, normally thalassemia disease comes in the hemoglobin. Okay, in the hemoglobin, the blood. In our blood only the thalassemia disease will occur. It is composed of 4 polypeptide chains. The thalassemia is composed of 4 polypeptide chains, that is 2 alpha and 2 beta. Okay, 2 alpha and 2 beta globin chains. So this patient have defects in either alpha or beta globin chain, and this thalassemia is classified into alpha, beta, based on which hemoglobin molecules is affected. Okay, hemoglobin molecules affected in it maybe the alpha or beta. So this thalassemia of alpha, beta controlled by 2 closely linked gene. 2 closely linked gene. If you see hemoglobin A1 and hemoglobin A2 on chromosome 16. On chromosome 16 it is controlled. Mutation or deletions of 1 or more of the 4 alpha genes. Alpha gene alleles cause alpha thalassemia. So alpha thalassemia is closely linked gene in hemoglobin A1, hemoglobin A2 on chromosome 16 that will occur. In beta thalassemia, it is produce of beta globin chain. Okay, in that beta globin chain will be affected. It is controlled by a single gene called as a HBB on chromosome 11. They'll ask you the alpha thalassemia located on chromosome 16. This is just infected on chromosome 16. As maybe HbA1, HbA2, whereas beta thalassemia is infected in the chromosome 11, a single gene, that is we also HBB. Okay, I'll show you the thalassemia infected person here. Thalassemia. Just these are all infected by thalassemia. See, can you all see this child? Okay. Here this lady are getting infected, and here also they also getting infected thalassemia, and the patients. So these are the child just infected by thalassemia. These are the child just get infected by thalassemia. And next disease just will see phenylketonuria. Phenylketonuria. Here these are the child infected by phenylketonuria. So it is an inborn error of phenylalanine. So it is inborn error of phenylalanine. metabolism caused due to a pair of autosomal recessive genes. Due to pair of autosomal recessive genes. It is caused due to mutation in gene PHA. Okay, it is caused due to mutation in gene, that's a phenylalanine hydroxylase gene, that is because of PHA. Phenylalanine hydroxylase. It is caused due to mutations of PAH. PAH means phenylalanine hydroxylase gene. It's located on chromosome 16. Okay, for hepatic enzymes, can you all see here? Hepatic enzymes, PHA, phenylalanine hydroxylase, located on chromosomes 12. And hepatic enzymes, that's a phenylalanine hydroxylase. So these enzymes essential for conversion of phenylalanine to tyrosine. Conversions of phenylalanine to tyrosine. Individuals affected lacks these enzymes. Here, so phenylalanines accumulate and get converted into phenylpyruvic acids. Okay, it is characterized by several mental retardations, light pigmentation of skin and hair. Then phenylpyruvic acids excreted in the urine. Okay, they'll ask you one word. The patient, those who are infected with phenylketonuria, in the urine, what kind of acids do they excrete? Just underline, take your textbook, just underline. Phenylpyruvic acid is excreted in their urine. Phenylpyruvic acid is excreted in their urine one. If they are given the equations, you can go through these equations. In the equations, they say the phenylalanine just change into tyrosine. The phenylalanine is converted into tyrosine with the presence of phenylalanine hydroxylase, the enzymes. The phenylalanine just converted in the form of tyrosine with the help of phenylalanine hydroxylase enzymes. Okay, so this is what we call as a phenylketonuria information. The next one is the one albinisms. Okay, it is an inborn error of metabolisms. It is caused due to autosomal recessive genes. So this albinism also caused due to autosomal recessive genes. Here in our skin there is a melanin pigment or there. So melanin pigment. So that melanin pigment is responsible for skin color. That's what I told you. In our skin, what pigment are? Pigment means just giving color. Okay, so since the melanin pigments are there, we can have some kind of color. If the melanin pigment is there, it's not there, means seems to be pale color or white color. So absence of melanin result in the conditions called as albinisms. A person with recessive alleles lack tyrosinase enzymes system, which is required for the conversions of dihydroxyphenylalanine into melanin pigment inside the melanocytes. What do you mean by melanocytes? The melanocytes is type of cells which presents in the skins. Here, if you see the equations, 3,4-dihydroxyphenylalanine, that's a DOPA, is just converted in the form of melanin by the enzymes called the tyrosinase. So that's what they say here. And the melanocytes, in an albino, melanocytes are present in a normal number in the skin, hair, iris. So what is the normal color of our hair? Means white color. Since melanin pigments are present in our hair, that is why it seems to be some are black in color. Okay, different colors are there, maximum black color only. The next disease is the one Huntington chorea. It is inherited as autosomal dominant. Lethal genes in man. Okay, so the genes, lethal means somewhat seems to death one. That is because a lethal gene in man. So the gene seems to be died. It is characterized by involuntary jerking of body and progressive degenerations of nervous system. So involuntary jerking of the body, progressive degenerations of nervous system. The nervous system doesn't function properly. And accompany means continue of this one by gradual mental as well as physical deteriorations. Physical deterioration means what? Somewhat going worst and spoilish. That is because a gradual mental as well as physical deteriorations. The patients with this disease usually die between age 35 to 40 years. They'll ask you, Huntington chorea's patients may die in the age of dash. They'll ask you, they'll give you any four options, just underline these options. You just have one, be aware of one word one. I'll show you Huntington chorea. So these are the patients, they're just infected by the child, infected by Huntington chorea as well as this man. Okay, just they are infected by Huntington chorea. Okay, the next, this is the one, chromosomal abnormalities. Chromosomal abnormalities. Here, this is what we call chromosomal abnormalities. Chromosomes abnormalities means each human diploid 2n body cells has 46 chromosomes. That is, we call it 23 pairs. The chromosome disorder caused due to error in the number or structure of chromosome. That is because of chromosomal abnormalities. So this usually occurs when there is an error in cell divisions. When does it occur? When there is a problem during cell division. During that time the chromosomal abnormalities will be there. Okay, what is abnormal means? Maybe if you have 46 chromosomes, maybe one extra chromosome may be there, 47 or 48, or maybe reductions of chromosomes. Instead of having 46, that may have 44 or 43. So that is because of chromosomal abnormalities. That is because of chromosomal abnormalities. Just we'll see the diseases which are caused by chromosomal abnormalities. Autosomal aneuploidy in human being. Okay, autosomal aneuploidy means what? Here, as we have seen, autosomal means what? Out of 46 chromosomes, therefore up to 44 chromosomal changes will be there. And here, chromosome abnormality, there are two types of chromosome abnormalities. One is autosomal aneuploidy in human beings. Aneuploidy means what? Some extra chromosomes may be there, or less chromosomes will be there. That is because of aneuploidy. And allosomal abnormalities in human beings means they have some problem in sex chromosome. That is because of allosomal abnormalities in human being. Autosomal abnormalities in human being. If you see the autosomal aneuploidy in human beings are Down syndrome, or we can say trisomy 21, and Patau syndromes, we can say trisomy 13, and allosomal abnormalities in human beings are Klinefelter syndrome. Klinefelter syndrome that occurs in male one, just you can repeat after me. Then Turner's syndrome, okay, that occurs in female one. Just we will go through this autosomal chromosomal abnormality in the next chapter. Today we have completed Huntington chorea and albinism and phenylketonuria and thalassemia. So these are the diseases caused by Mendelian disorder. These are diseases caused by recessive autosomal recessive disorder. We can say as a autosomal recessive disorder. What are they? Thalassemia, phenylketonuria and albinisms. Here they say as a recessive autosomal, so autosomal dominant lethal genes here, this alone. The remaining three things are autosomal recessive. This one alone they say as autosomal dominant lethal gene. They'll ask you, pick out the autosomal dominant genes in the disease. Okay, Huntington chorea is the one. Remaining albinism as well as phenylketonuria and thalassemia are the autosomal recessive disorder. Just underline this word, is very, very important one. Okay, just go through this point. If you don't understand, you can ask me. Okay, bye. Take care.